Yeah. I'm using a new mic, y'all. I need the reviews. Well, this actually isn't a new mic. This is the old Shure mic that I used, a while back. But I did buy a new mic today. I bought the new updated Shure. So we'll see what that's hitting for. You dig? But I don't like how the mic I was using sounded. Maybe I should give him a shitty review. Alright, the name of this mic is the HyperX mic. I'm gonna pull it up. Let's pull it up. HyperX. Here we go again. About to get started.
That's a hard nigga. 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 That's a hard nigga.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I don't really like how this worked out for me. This was the mic I was using before, HyperX Quadcast. I thought it might be alright, but it wasn't alright. So anyway, I'm back to the old Shure, the new Shure Plus. Wait, hold on. Let me just give y'all. Hold on. What is this? The Shure microphone. See if I can find what I'm on right now. Not that anybody really cares, but I think I'm on this right now. Something like this right now. Let's see if I can find what I just bought. This is what I'm on right now. Tell me how it sounds compared to how my live streams have been sounding the past few months. Somebody let me know how this sounds compared to the last couple streams as far as the mic quality. I need answers in the comment section. Does this sound better than it did yesterday and the day before as far as the mic quality? I need answers. Let's see. Shure MVX Plus. Yeah, here it is. This is what I just bought. Oh shit, where is it? Son of a bitch. Oh, here you go. If it'll pull up. Here we go. This is what I just bought. How much is it on Best Buy? About $300. So $100 more. This what I have on the way, y'all. New exclusive shit. You dig? But yeah, let me know what the mic sound like. I feel like it sound good. I feel like it sound nice. We about to get started. Bear with me. Let me know something in the live chat. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. $25 keeps me on 2 hours. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. All at the top of the chat. You know? Yeah. About to get into it. Let me see what we looking like. We got 8 people on Rumble. Shout out to my Rumbleites. Hit the like button on Rumble. Let me see what we looking like on YouTube. About to get started here in less than 3 minutes. Getting started in less than 3 minutes. Somebody let me know in the live chat how the mic sound compared to the last few days, because this is a different mic. Everybody hit the like button. I feel disrespected on the YouTube likes. All right, let's get started.
dose of wild dating action. So what are we waiting for? Meet Allison and her date Pablo. Allison says she's tired of meeting jerks and asks us for someone who looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, the best.
She already told on herself that damn quick. It never fails. She's tired of meeting jerks, but she wants to meet someone who looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, chasing dudes who look like Leonardo DiCaprio is gonna get you jerks every time. Usually, motherfuckers who have model looks, male or female, are gonna have an ego and a jerk attitude to go with it. What's so hard to figure out about that? But look, I'm not gonna say she's ugly, but does she really look in the mirror and tell herself like, yeah, I go with Leonardo DiCaprio? Whatever. Oh, her likes, traveling, the most stereotypical thing that a woman can say. I like to travel. Maybe she'll be cool though. We'll see. Let's give her a chance.
Allison and her date Pablo. Allison says she's tired of meeting jerks and asks us for someone who looks like Leonardo DiCaprio. Well, the best we could do is a non-jerk who looks like Pablo. He loves playful, sassy women. And when it comes to dating, he's quite the go-getter.
I would describe myself,
And when it comes to dating, he's quite the go-getter.
I would describe myself, highly motivated, definitely a good sense of humor.
I think guys like that I'm, positive, upbeat.
Definitely has to be a little bit wild, so she can be up to par with my sporadic behavior at times.
Oh yeah, kissing on the first date, making out, whatever. You have to have like the good chemistry.
All sex is great. Casual, serious, or funny sex, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think that's the place you want to be getting laughs, pal. Good luck.
Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense. That's stupid, guys. Is this camera on me?
Yes.
Have like the good chemistry.
All sex is great. Casual, serious, or funny sex, I guess. I don't know.
I don't think that's the place you want to be getting laughs, pal. Good luck.
Okay, she's annoyed. She's instantly annoyed. Not like, bruh, hold on, man.
Huh?
Dead giveaway. Dead giveaway.
Charles, thank you very much.
Out of pocket for that shit. Way out of pocket. What do you gain from that?
Robert, stop it. Y'all quit playing. Quit playing.
How do you lack so much self-awareness that you don't see how stupid all of this is?
Yeah, bro, this was a horrible first impression. I mean, I get trying to be funny, but physical comedy, it's just too risky. As far as trying to build attraction with a woman or have a woman be attracted to you. Jumping out of the fucking tree like a monkey, yeah. Bad decision. And she's instantly annoyed and she's like, okay, bro, just stop. Please make the cringe stop. Let's rewind that. Hold on, I'm getting used to this mic, y'all. Yeah.
Bye. Thank you.
Hi, how's it going?
Good, Allison.
My name's Pablo. Nice to meet you.
Pablo, the banana guy.
Hopefully you don't mind some monkey business. I didn't have a flower, so I brought you a banana.
Oh, I get
Is
it.
Allison?
Yeah.
There's something seriously wrong with you.
She's going to have issues for the rest of her life.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
What? What are you talking about?
Banana guy.
Hopefully you don't mind some monkey business. I didn't have a flower, so I brought you a banana.
Oh, I get
Is
it.
Allison?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Bananas. Never had that.
So tell me a little bit about yourself. What are your
Well-
kicks? What are you into? You in school right now? You work?
No, I just graduated in in May, so I just moved out here.
What did you study?
I studied the arts, like television production. What about you?
Since I moved out here, I've been in a technical field pretty much the last 3 or 4 years, fixing like photocopiers, printers, stuff like that. How do you go about meeting your new people? Like you go to bars or you hang out with your roommate, kind of meet them through that?
Yeah, or like friends. All right, let's check
Bringing
it
you
out.
to the world famous medical supplies here at Sherman.
Okay. All right. The whole monkey move. See, women get turned off really fucking easy. And once they get turned off, they're usually just turned off, and there's not a lot you can do about it. They're turning around. Especially when you fucked up that bad and you look like that much of a doofus. It's gonna be hard for bro to turn it around. But let's see what he could do.
World famous medical supplies here at Sherman. It's always good to think of your future. Should grab some tissues for a baby. Hi, how's it going? Hi, how are you doing?
Yeah. Is he trying to turn her off? Is he trying to not get any pussy at the end of the night? Like, I feel like he's just sabotaging himself at this point. I don't know. I feel like if you have a goofy personality, don't go full retard on the first date. You never want to go full retard. And he did that literally the first couple of seconds she walked up. It doesn't seem like he's going to let up.
Yeah, I don't know. It doesn't work. Yeah.
Wonderful. Let me back this puppy up. Oh my god, it seems pretty fast. Alright, I'd say we race. You ready?
Ready, Mark? Get set, go.
Oh, this is such slow start.
Woo! I think I'm gonna win.
No, stop for a second. Alright.
So what type of people do you usually date?
I'm pretty much open to anything, really. Like, obviously, I consider myself pretty personable, so as long as you find some attraction, of course, I think that's important.
Definitely. You need that.
I don't know, there hasn't been any one type of girl I've dated. Am I the kind of guy that you would normally date, or a little too extreme? I haven't been too extreme, I don't know.
No, do you get more extreme? You seem pretty mellow, not very extreme.
Everything I do is in good fun. As long as you don't call me a Sicily tonight, that's all right.
Call you a what?
The name of the place, I guess, is called Sicily.
It is called Sicily.
Okay, yeah. Say this is a pretty bad date. You know, when it comes to joking, it's a rough art to master. Some people are natural at it, most people aren't. The whole just trying to throw out a joke on the spot, it's not working for him. It's just not working for him. I would say for a first date, I wouldn't want to go to a dinner. It's just kind of awkward. Um, but here's the thing. Here's what make dinner dates a lot less awkward. And I said this before. Before you even take a woman on a date, talk on the phone with her for, what did I say last time? I don't know. At least 3 hours. Or I don't know. Let's say you meet her on Monday. You plan a date for Saturday. Shout out to Divine Photos. Yeah, I love Blind Date. I loved it. But let's say you set a date with a chick on a Monday. I would at least try to have 3 1-hour conversations throughout the week at some point. And just see if you guys click, have chemistry, can keep up a conversation. If not, there's no point in going on that date for Saturday. There's no point. But let's continue. But for a first date, I would want to do something that's like an activity. Bowling, skating, like something where we're actually doing something, but we could talk. But even if the conversation is kind of dry, we could still just have fun with each other. Just good, clean fun. And there's no pressure to just sit in front of each other, eat, and keep up a conversation for an hour while we eat. You know? But let's continue. Okay, yeah, I need some answers. Can I get some feedback, Divine Photos? Can you let me know how this mic sounds compared to how the mic sounded yesterday and the day before? I'm on the Shure mic now. I was on some other shit before, but I'm getting rid of that because I was listening to the stream back and that shit sounded crazy. Oh, well. What up, no one cares? My avatar. Yeah, I can see that. Assassin's Creed. Shout out to no one cares. Can y'all let me know how the mic sound though? I mean, y'all, I feel like some people told me the other mic sounded good, but it definitely didn't. So I just want to know if anybody could tell me if this is a good improvement as far as the mic quality, how it sounds tonight versus last night and the night before. All right, let's get back into it. If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, I'm looking to meet a $25 live stream goal. Whatever you can give is greatly appreciated. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat. Those are the preferred methods. Or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Even though YouTube take 30% off the top and make me wait 30 days to get it, 70% of something is better than 100% of nothing, you dig? Let's get the donations up if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours. Let's get back into it.
As long as you don't call me a Sicily tonight, that's all right.
Call you a what?
The name of the place, I guess, is called Sicily.
It is called Sicily. What about it?
As long as you don't call me Sicily tonight.
You lost me.
God, when I first saw it, I thought it said sissy. I guess.
Yeah, this is. I mean, she's kind of being a cunt. about it. But it's just awkward, man. Blind dates are super fucking awkward. But this is what I want to say. I mean, it was a bad joke. I'll admit it. But look, as hard as she's being on him, her personality isn't. Her personality sucks more. Like, at least this dude is trying. So as hard as he's bombing, she still sucks more. That's the thing about these dates. Like, most people would look at these dates and be like, oh, this dude's bombing, he's a dork, he's yada yada yada. What's so great about her other than just sitting there and judging him and being dry as fuck? So I never lose sight of that red pill lens of who the biggest loser is here at this table. I'm not trying to shit on her, but I'm just saying, like, at least he's trying. At least he's trying. I didn't hear her come up with a fucking joke. She's just sitting here being dry and rude as fuck at him trying to make a joke.
I think the bitch got a lot of fucking audacity.
Well, thanks for tuning into today's episode. Always gonna love me more than I'm ever gonna love you. And if a man wants to be in my life, he needs to spend his every waking hour thinking of ways on how he needs to convince me that he should even be graced by my presence.
She's a waste of fucking space, dude. She might be good to come down her throat, something like that, and after that, she's fucking in the dating market. She's done.
I mean, damn, sis, why does somebody have to tell you not to be a bitch? Why is that your go-to?
That's a bitch, okay?
It's just something about that rubs me the wrong way.
This concept of I can do better, bitch, at least 85% of men who approached women were really out of the woman's league. For the only thing that kept a woman in a league was because she looked a little cute and she might suck a dick. That was it. At least 85% of men who've approached 100% of women were out of the woman's league, for real. Like, on some real shit, not just, looking cute for that 5 minutes, but on some real, like, on character levels and intellect levels, the man's out of her league. You don't offer nothing here of great, other than an orgasm. That's about all you offer me is an orgasm. That's it. Okay, everything else is going to be a constant headache, nightmare, walking on eggshells, whatever the fuck. Everything else is going to be that. There is no benefit that after the orgasm, there's not much benefit, really, to keep one woman around too long.
As long as you don't call me Sicily tonight.
You lost me.
God, when I first saw it, I thought it said sissy. I guess for random chatter.
I mean, once again, like, yeah, you can make that stupid face, but what have you said interesting? Like, you didn't spark up a conversation. Like, women will just sit there and judge you that you're not being interesting, but bitch, you're not being interesting either. If we're both sitting here in silence and it's awkward, then we're both, if anything, we're both losers. But it's definitely not just him. Anyway, but yeah, like, these women just sit there and expect the man to just entertain them and be a court jester without her contributing anything to a conversation, putting in any effort to spark up a conversation. Yeah.
Sure, why not?
Well, if I were to ask you if you would like this date to continue, what would you say? If I were to want to offer you to, like, go out for some drinks or something like that afterwards.
I can go out for some drinks.
Very good. I thought you just almost... Is it wrong for I thought you just caught me like looking down at your boobs.
Is that what you were doing?
Just for a second. You
Okay,
can see that I look at your eyes quite a bit. Is
I-
it wrong that I look at your boobs? A little bit? I'm sorry.
Like, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Chad and Tyrone can make little sex jokes on the first date, and it's gonna be received way different. She doesn't like this guy. She's not attracted. It's awkward. See, my thing would be just don't go sexual on the first date. If she's giving you the type of energy that she want to fuck you that night, you'll know it, and you won't need to make sexual jokes. If I just had to make a general rule, I would just say no go on the sexual innuendos or talking about, oh, did you catch me looking at your boobs? It's just fucking creepy, and it just makes you seem a little too fucking thirsty and juvenile. I mean, what are you, 13, bro? You never seen some little mosquito bite titties before? Where's your fucking class, you fucking heathen? I mean, it's a way to do it. There's a way to do it, but you got to pick up on the vibe. You definitely got to pick up on the vibe. This is not a vibe where you say anything sexual to the bitch. But yeah, this is a learning experience for him. It's a learning experience. It is. I'm not roasting them. I mean, you know, just reviewing them. Oh, yeah, right here it says, no, it's wrong that you're telling her. I mean, yeah, it's creepy. Even the look on his face is creepy, but let's continue.
Got to know exactly who you are. Lord have mercy. We must stay focused, brothers. We must stay focused.
You can see that I look at your eyes quite a bit. Is it wrong that I look at your boobs? A little bit? I'm sorry. Isn't a man like job or a woman's job to be?
That's kind of weird.
I mean, I'm not.
No, the fact that you were like, oh, I was just looking at your boobs.
Would you rather me be sneaky about it?
I've really never gotten that.
That's a good thing. You're a beautiful girl.
Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna stare at your boobs, cause you know.
I'm not staring at them. Not at all.
See, like, they're just not interesting people. I mean, as cringe as this guy's being at certain points, he's still much more of an interesting person than she is. Like, she has said pretty much nothing this whole date. She's essentially worthless. She would be completely boring to be in a relationship with. Look, I gotta play this again. Look, why don't you come up with something interesting to say, bitch?
How ghetto is that?
Like, I gotta play this again.
She's a waste of fucking space, dude. She might be good to cut down her throat, something like that, and after that, she's fucking in the dating market. She's done.
Well, let's do this. We have two choices. I can invite you for another drink. We could even maybe go hot tub or something. Wonderful. I tip my hat today. Is this you?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Yes, the awkward, uncomfortable ride home, something they can cherish forever. And we can cherish the post-date put-downs next. Up next.
I mean, yeah, to me, like I said, taking a chick on a date you don't know like that and you don't already have some type of chemistry with, banter with, it's it's almost just like a waste of time. It's a waste of time. Taking a woman out who doesn't clearly already like you is pointless. So even if it's not a complete blind date, even if it's just a date with a chick that you kind of barely know, y'all never really had any real significant conversation or anything, you know her from school or something, eh, I would say it's a waste of time. It's better to just maybe get a number and see if y'all can chop it up and link and have some chemistry there. But just to go out on a date blindly, I feel like it's gonna go like that last date just went 90% of the time. I mean, I don't know. Some people are just fun people to be around. Like some girls are just fun people to be around. Yeah, especially on national TV. That's cringe. To have a cringe ass date on national TV. Millions of people probably seen that cringe date we just looked at. Um, but there are some girls, I mean, this is probably rare. Like they actually have big personalities. They're actually talkative. Like you know the people who could just literally have fun with anybody. You could put them in the room with the dullest person in the world and they're going to find a way to have fun. But yeah, that definitely wasn't it. All right, we watched the blind date. Let's move on to something else. Well, no, matter of fact, let's see what the post date interview is about.
Is it wrong that I look at your boobs? A little bit? That's a good thing. You're a beautiful girl.
Oh, okay, so I'm just gonna stare at your boobs, because, you know.
I'm not staring at them. Not at all.
Of course he wasn't. He was just admiring her silk top. But at least he'll always have that fond memory.
At the beginning of the day, when I jumped out the tree, acting kind of like a monkey, Allison, I think she kind of liked it. I thought she noticed a good personality in me.
When Pablo jumped out a tree as a monkey, that was a little weird. Definitely not what I was expecting as a date.
Allison didn't seem to catch the joke of me wearing a bedpan on my head. She acted as if someone had maybe already peed in it.
I was a little grossed out. I would never put that on my head.
I do not want a second date with Allison.
No, I would not want to go out on a romantic date with Pablo again.
I mean, yeah, bro. Like I don't like I said, it's almost like he was trying to get her to be unattracted. Like I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what the fuck that was about, man. Like she definitely wasn't a good sport about it though. But let's see what else we got today, fellas, tonight. Everybody hit the like button. What the likes looking like? Yeah, I could take a few more. Can we get a few more likes up? Got some shit I wanted to go over. I just gotta find it. Let's get the donations up. If y'all want me to stay on 2 hours, $25 keeps me on 2 hours. Nothing has been met. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs, all at the top of the chat, or super chat, super sticker, dollar symbol on the right of the chat box. Let's get it.
So I was on the tennis. So I was on the tennis court and I get a text. I wear an Apple Watch. I get a text from someone I have never met and never gone out with before. We have not even been on a first date, and he wrote me a text that says, "Good morning, sunshine." I felt sick to my stomach. That is love bombing. That is inappropriate. That is not cool. Like, that is ick. Oh my God, that's an ick.
Okay. I believe this woman is in her late 50s. I believe she's in her late 50s. So many things I could touch on. I don't even know where to start. I don't fucking know where to start, y'all. Look, let's start with the text. Okay, she said they never went on a date. Maybe she met him at a bar, wherever she met him. Maybe she met him at tennis, wherever she met him. I'm assuming they probably had a quick conversation wherever she met him. They exchanged numbers. And then, I don't know, the next day, few days later, whatever, he texted her, "Hey, sunshine." I really don't see that much wrong with it. I mean, I see that it's a little, what's the word? I mean, it's a little, is informal the word? I think informal is the word I'm looking for. A little too informal, too quick. Informal refers to something that is without formality or ceremony. It is according to the prescribed official or customary way or manner and is irregular or unofficial. Informal can also refer to something that is suitable or characteristic of casual. Wait, what? Refer to something. Yeah, it's a little, or maybe it's a little too familiar, considering that, you know, they don't really have any type of real history. But on the other end, it's not that serious. It's just a fucking text. "Hey, sunshine." Like, he's just trying to be whatever, cute or whatever. It's really not that serious. But this is where I'll go next. You too damn old to be on the dating market. But okay, if you are gonna be this old on the dating market, you too damn old to be this picky and be talking about the ick on your fucking TikTok where you chronicle your personal life as a 50-plus-year-old woman. I mean, on some level, I get what she's saying, but I mean, is it really that serious? Can you imagine being that much of a cunt where a dude just saying "Good morning, sunshine" is like a deal breaker? And let's be clear about this: if it was James Bond, "Hey, sunshine" would have been fine. Bars. See, when a woman is willing to cut you off, or when a woman is willing to cut you off over something so minuscule, she never really liked you like that in the first place, and she was just looking for something. She was gonna find anything to cut him off because she never really liked him like that in the first place. Let's be very clear about that.
Cool. Like, that is ick. Oh my God, that's an ick. I just got the icks. What's an ick for you guys? Do you know what an ick is? Like, ick is like, I literally cannot.
Yo,
Shout out to John. He's the live stream sponsor. He says the fact that she's running to the internet to complain about it shows how full of herself she is. Facts. And this is for you, John. Thanks for getting the donation ball running. $5 down, 20 to go if y'all want me to stay on 2 hours. Cash App, PayPal, Streamlabs all at the top of the chat, or Super Chat Super Sticker. John, this is for you.
That's a hard nigga.
It's the happiest day of my life, is what I'm saying.
Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it.
You a gangster now. I'm winning any motherfucking way. I can't lose.
I literally cannot.
Yo, to be in your 50s, dating, and talking about you got the ick, saying you got the ick is crazy, number one. Number two, associating it with a person that you just met, that you exchanged information with, and then they saying "Good morning, sunshine." That's crazy. See, now y'all don't have to sit there and complain and say, "Oh man, it's only applicable to black men or black culture, or it's only applicable." No, this is a problem within Western culture. And this is also why there's a lot of guys that's choosing to completely divest themselves from American culture when it comes to dating. So their finances, their resources, the things that they then generate, that ultimately give them their wealth, and then they take that wealth and then they go and find somebody else from a completely different country. Now, I'm not a huge advocate for, um, you know, running over and getting boxed somewhere else. I just could never understand the logic behind flying to another country just to pay for box. However, I am an advocate for going where you appreciate it and not where you tolerate it. Meaning that I believe that these women in this country, uh,
Let me say this. Far as the passport bros, there are some dudes that go over there to find wives. There are some dudes who go over there to buy box, so to speak. But here's the thing. I don't know if I want to make it a third category. Fuck it. I'll make it a third category. And then there's another, well, let me refine that. There's some dudes who go overseas to find a wife. Then there's some dudes who go over there who are so thirsty for pussy and they just can't get pussy no matter what. So they go over there just to experience sex because they're that pressed. And then there's a third group. They're just going over there to fucking experience some femininity. You know how long it's been since I experienced just some genuine femininity? Like just to experience some women who aren't bitches. I mean, women are bitches everywhere, but you know what I mean. Just to feel the aura and vibe of some pleasant women who might smile at you and just make you feel good. I think it's worth the trip. It's so rare in the States. I think it's worth the trip. I don't think it's just about getting boxed for a lot of men. It's not. It's just about like guys want to feel validated by women. Guys want to feel like some woman likes them. It's just in our fucking nature. So it's deeper than just box, though. I'll tell you that.
tolerated, meaning that I believe that these women in this country, in this culture, and it's not obviously all women, and it's not applicable to every situation. I think that there are some phenomenal situations, and I've seen some really, really good, submissive, cool women that just don't even talk like this. They just got a different type of demeanor, disposition of how they view life. Um, I think you should go where you celebrate it and not where you tolerate it. And a lot of these guys are saying, I just don't even want to be associated with the culture. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference between paying for box and experiencing other cultures. And when you get to experience other cultures, you realize that it is very toxic for a woman to have been on the earth this long and talking about having the ick from a person that's saying good morning. Is there any cadence to where you're supposed to, say good morning? Are you just supposed to say good morning and that's the end of the conversation? No, I don't even believe in text.
He was about to say he don't believe in texting. He was about to say he don't believe in texting. Look, so yeah, we could talk about that a little bit. I'm gonna tell you right now. A woman who on the dating market in her 50s, she's tired of good mornings. A lot of these women, man, they are good morning out. They done had 100 talking stages since 15. They tired of getting good morning texts from dudes. It's corny to them after a certain point. A lot of the shit that you could potentially do for her is going to be corny. A candlelight dinner is going to be corny because she's been on 50 candlelight dinners. That's why these bitches aren't supposed to be still dating at these ages. They're not going to be impressed with anything. They're burnt out from everything. Nothing is going to be special because a guy did that for, 2 decades ago, or God did that for me in 96. Like, nothing you do is going to make her happy or make her satisfied or make her feel like she's special because God did that for her before. But far as text game, I mean, I wouldn't call it text game. Yeah, I would say keep the texting to a minimum. Like, okay, I'm on my way or something. But like trying to like say good morning every morning, nah. That's being like too available in a sense. She don't need to know you're thinking about her. Just stick to, okay, when are we linking up next? Or if you want to call me for a minute after I get off work, cool. But yeah, I would keep the texting to an absolute minimum.
morning and that's the end of the conversation. Yo, I don't even believe in texting at this point. So I don't know. I just got a whole nother perspective about how life is. But I think a lot of these people are just miserable, absolutely miserable. But I took the liberty because I didn't just want to go based off of this one video that she uploaded. I took the liberty when y'all sent me this video to go and deep dive a little bit more into this woman so that I could better understand why or who she is and why she's still dating in her 50s. And so I just pulled up the next available video. And these are the things that I think that she's saying is her non-negotiables when it comes to imagine having a list of non-negotiables in your 50s.
All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. She's not the worst looking 58-year-old woman. She's probably in her 60s. I don't know. Let's just call it 60. Marry him? I don't know. I think he's just speaking generally. I don't know. Maybe he got an open marriage. I really don't know. Sometimes I think he might have an open marriage. Some of the things he say, I'm like, do you got an open marriage? But whatever. She's not the worst looking 60-year-old woman you ever seen. You know, she's fit. She's wrinkly, but she's an attractive older woman by comparison. And obviously, the way a woman looks is gonna usually dictate how entitled she is, and expectations are gonna be out of this world because she think being somewhat attractive is worth oh so much. So yeah, if a woman is fit and still somewhat attractive at these older ages, she's gonna feel like she deserves James Bond. But James Bond ain't checking for women like you. It's that simple. James Bond exists. The James Bond types exist. But yeah, you being a good looking older woman ain't gonna cut it because he can just get a good looking younger woman. As good as you may look for your age, your youth and beauty, in a sense, is still gone. But I'm sure she's still getting attention. She's still getting numbers. That's not the problem. 60 still on the dating market. The problem for most women isn't attracting a guy. The problem is keeping a motherfucker around. And the more they talk about superficial standards, the more they're trying to deflect from the fact that she's a piece of shit. And even if she did get Mr. Perfect, she couldn't maintain a relationship with him anyway because she's unbearable to be in a relationship with. Well, she's trying to like keep you off that line of thinking by talking about how guys are this and guys are that and not doing this and not doing that. Why are you single this old? Because you're not a likable person and you're not a good relationship partner. You're not a good relationship partner. You're not a good woman romantically. You might be a good woman in other areas of life, but romantically, if you're single in your 50s, you're probably not a good woman. Because let me break this down. Because maybe she's a widow. So let's give her that. So let's just give her the benefit of the doubt and say she was widowed, whatever, 3 years ago. Even still, let's just say she's 60. There are still men on the dating market who are 60 to 70 who are looking for a good woman, decent woman, whatever you want to call it, good woman, decent woman, woman who would be pleasant to be in a relationship with. So the point I'm trying to make is when a good woman get on the dating market, she doesn't stay for long. Because what do I always say? The number one sign that a woman is a quote unquote good woman romantically is she picks good men. So that's the first step. But then, okay, after she pick a good man, she keep a good man around because she's pleasant to be around and she brings value to a man's life. No man's gonna throw that back on the market. She's attractive. She's pleasant. She's bringing value to my life. She's one of the sweetest women I ever met. Who's gonna throw that back on the market if he's looking for a serious relationship? See, a decent woman can sense when a man is a decent man and he's looking for something serious. Especially, I mean, at a certain age, she know what's up. Smart women, intuitive women can tell, like, okay, I can tell this guy he's legit serious. He's serious about meeting somebody. So the point that I'm trying to make is she's not a good woman. She's met good men since she's been single who are seriously looking for a serious relationship. And look, she either ran him off or she ran off because she's not a good person and she nitpicked him or she dismissed him for a stupid reason, like he said sunshine when he said good morning. Bitch, who the fucker? Let's just continue.
Here we go! Here the fuck we go! Here the fuck we go!
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. Y'all heard it.
This whole threat of women, oh, you're gonna grow old and die alone. No, we're not. That's not a threat. We have our friends. We have our sisters with us. Did you ever see the Golden Girls, my dude?
Oh my
That's
God.
not a cautionary tale. It's a goddamn victory lap.
Real quick before we continue, I gotta show y'all all my new memes I just added. That's why I was a little late. I was finishing up my new meme additions. So I'm just gonna run through all the new ones I just put in today.
So even if you want to just be a lady of the night, maximize it.
In reality, he's just a tall, dark-skinned nigga with a big dick. If you want me to be really honest, he's really
Alexa, I don't think mom and sister were like you on a live saying stuff like that. No.
His brothers, we must stay focused.
Everybody can't go to college. I'm going. I want my money right now.
I'll get your money. Don't worry.
The arrangement is over.
No kidding. No kidding!
I'm only burning my half. All you care about is money.
Here we go again. Here we go again.
I mean, how ghetto is that? Very.
And I don't want to do that. I need that money. I need this.
This next one for you, T. Orlando.
I'm in a bind, Nate.
Some other time.
I really need this money, Nate.
Oh, what a strong woman. Hear me roar. Such a strong woman.
I'm not just having sex with one, not two, but 3 different guys. That's right, I'm a player, but that's cool because I got it like that.
I get it, but then I don't get it. That's where I'm at with it.
I'm only playing your fucking game because ain't shit else to do.
Oh my goodness, that Maury one. Oh my, that one gonna kill every time. I gotta play it with that Maury one, man. I still laugh out loud. I didn't watch this shit 10,000 times. I still laugh out loud at the Maury one.
I'm not just having sex with one, not two, but 3 different guys. That's right, I'm a player, but that's cool because I got it like that.
Non-negotiables in your 50s.
These are my dating non-negotiables. Everybody has their own list. This is mine. So I don't like tattoos. It's not my thing. So tattoos is on my list as a non-negotiable.
Stop it right there. A motherfucker having a couple of tattoos being a deal breaker in your 50s is ridiculous. I get no sleeve tattoos and stuff like that, but come on. If you got a tattoo or two, baby, you in no position to be that picky. But let's continue.
As a non-negotiable. I don't like smoking. I don't want to kiss an ashtray. I am a smoker, actually. I don't like to be around smoking because I get tempted to smoke cigarettes. But I also don't like the smell. I don't want it in my hair. I don't want it on my clothes. So smoking for me is a non-negotiable. I am sober. So I don't mind being around someone that drinks, but if drinking is their whole personality, that's a non-negotiable for me. I don't want to sit in bars and drink. And as a matter of fact, the last guy I dated, every time we went out to eat, he wanted to sit at the bar. It was such a red flag. We never sat at a table. So that's kind of a non-negotiable to me.
Oh my, like, oh no, man, what?
Oh, what a strong woman. Hear me roar. Such a strong woman.
Whatever she's into, you know.
That's a bitch, okay?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
You dirty bitch! I know a bitch when I see one! Oh!
Oh Lord, I know it. If she says something intelligent, I'll give her credit for it. But I'm willing. It's gonna be some dumbass shit.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Where this man at? Where this man? God, where the hell this man? God, is he under my wig, child? Is he under my wig?
He's somewhere.
Is he in where? Where this man? Where he at? How long you been single for? Mom?
It's just something about that rubs me the wrong way.
Okay, let's talk about this for a second. The last guy she dated, he always wanted to sit at the bar. And she's gonna act like the reason why it didn't work out with the last guy she dated is because when they went out, he always wanted to sit at the bar. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I can't even begin to explain how stupid of a non-negotiable that is. The smoking, I'll give her that. I'll even give her the tattoos. But he can't want to sit at the bar. Can you imagine how unbearable this woman would be to be in a relationship with? Oh.
Because they don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you.
They will kick those heels off and beat your butt.
The majority of these men are either, all, as far as I'm concerned, all of these men are either cheaters, will physically, emotionally, mentally you. They will disrespect you. They are on the DL, bisexual, gay, whatever.
One, she knows she's not a decent human. Let's just be honest about it. It sounds fucked up, but it's true.
They don't know how to make plans. They don't know how to be good communicators. They don't know what they want, and they act like children.
If you catch her on a sidewalk and you in a car, it is what it is.
Lots of things wrong when it comes to women that
I'm very tired of all of the lies.
So that's kind of a non-negotiable to me.
Does she talk to any of these people about the things that she don't necessarily care about? That's what I'm wondering. Because, for example, I will sit at the table a lot of times. And again, consider the source, right? I will sit at the table a lot of times just in general, but I also prefer to be at the bar because it allows for me to be a lot more social. Sometimes you go to the bar and watch the game and all of that, and I'm sure she's taking that into consideration. We're going to try to give her the benefit of the doubt.
If I'm going to give my time to go on a date with you. I want to sit across the table from you, have a conversation, get to know you. I don't need to sit at the bar. I don't need to sit at the sushi bar. I think if you've been married for 20 years and you're interested in chatting with the people around you, sure, sit at the bar. Nothing wrong with it. You're by yourself on a Friday night, sit at the bar. I don't want to go on a date and sit at the bar.
Well, yeah, I'm sure. Look, it's just stupid, man. It's just stupid. Trust me. Because I said this earlier with her. If it was a guy she was really into, she would be happy to just be in his presence. She wouldn't give a damn if they were sitting at the bar, sitting on the chairs, sitting under a tree outside the bar. She wouldn't give a fuck if she was really into him. Yeah, niggas sit at the bar because she unbearable alone. Facts. Oh, so can y'all let me know how the mic sound tonight compared to last night or the night before? Because I'm using a different mic, like my old mic I used to use. I feel like it sound better, but y'all gotta let me know. Let me know how the mic sound, please. Do it sound better than yesterday and the day before? Like way better, a little bit better? I need answers. Um, yeah, this lady is fucking crazy. Let's continue. Yeah, new mic on the way. New mic on the way. I ain't gonna pull it up again, but fuck it. I just feel like pulling it up again. Let's see. So yeah, um, this is the mic that I'm on right now, and this is the mic that is on the way. The Shure MV7 Plus. This is what's on the way. Yeah. Mic on the way that I just bought today, and mic that I'm on right. But yeah, let's see what we got here. Let's finish up this other video. I know I'm past the hour, but the pink version, yeah. I'm glad it sound better.
I don't want to go on a date and sit at the bar. So that's a non-negotiable for me. Bad communication in terms of texting is a non-negotiable. If we have plans, I don't hear from you until 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I like regular adult communication, and that could include, how's your day going? Like a check-in. What are you up to tonight? What are your plans? What are you thinking? Just anything, like a check-in, just to feel connected, to say hello. Some men are not into that. I work full-time, so I feel like if I can make the time during my workday, you can certainly make the time too.
Nope. Fuck your time. I don't care nothing about what you think that you gonna do and all of that stuff. Nope. I don't.
I mean, oh goodness, man. People got shit to do. Yeah, it's just stupid. Please just give up, ma'am. Please just stop trying to date. Stop trying to fucking date. You're not worth it on any level. You're not even worth putting in a week of effort. I mean, the type of effort you're saying you want, it's not even worth it. Even if you said, just put in the effort for a week and I'll give you some pussy, it wouldn't be worth it. It just wouldn't be. I'm not trying to like text with a 58-year-old all day. Even if I was a 58-year-old man. Ain't nobody thinking about, you're not that important, lady. Women need to just get over themselves and realize they're not that important to a man, even a good man who interested in them. Like flat out, it's just no, you're not that important. I got shit to do. I got parents, kids, jobs, friends, hobbies. No, men actually do real work. They can't just stop in the middle of the day to say, "Hey, just checking in on you. How you doing?" No, men do real shit. Oh, that's what's up, Chuck W. Hopefully I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna listen to the stream back. I bought a new mic today, so I don't know. Maybe it'll sound better than this, but I'm glad it's an upgrade from the other mic. But yeah, I'm not texting you all day. No.
I don't care nothing about what you think that you gonna do and all of that stuff. Nope, I don't even like texting like that. Nah. Go to work then. Go find another simp that's gonna be chasing you down all day. I'm grinding. I'm hustling. I ain't got time. I forgot about you. See, this is where we going off the rails.
Send a text or respond to a text. So mature, adult, regular communication is important to me in a relationship. Not in the early dating stages. Like, I'm guilty of, in the early dating stages, going home and going to bed and watching Netflix saying that I'm out for dinner because I just want to seem, you don't want to play, you want to play a little hard to get, right?
No.
Grow the fuck up. Grow up. Get you old. Stop trying to act like you this fragile little butterfly. You getting older and don't nobody want your old bitter ass. That's what that is what it's about. Like, aging is a hard thing for women to come around to and they accept. That's a hard thing. Have you ever watched a fucking Cinderella movie where it be some old bitch and a prince come up on his horse and carriage to an old bitch and say, "Hey, here's the glass slipper. I want to take you off." She skated by the first 30 years. Didn't even have to put any effort in, right? But she's getting older now. She's older. And that's where all, you can't manipulate me. That's where all this shit. She still thinks that just because she's still getting likes, I still got it. Bitch, no, you don't. Because if you got it, you would get what you want.
At your age, you're basically unmatchable. Like, forget about it. Basically, you're done. You're like a has-been, and no man will ever go for you.
This is just some nigga talking shit. This is just some nigga talking shit. And everybody's caught up in all that shit.
You know, sometimes we get so wrapped up in how a problem bothers us, we don't see what the problem really is.
Grow the fuck up. True evolution, that true growth as a human, it just isn't there. Oh my God, are you fucking 16? Mentally, yes, she is. Mentally, yeah. Most women's brains don't develop too far past 20 at max. I'm talking like, and this is doctorate level woman.
You don't want to play.
But look. Remember what I told you though. I told you before we started this video. I said the more a woman focuses on like superficial, stupid shit, it's to distract you from the line of thinking this woman is fucking horrible. Like the more you think about what her standards are, maybe she figures maybe the less they'll think about how I'm not worth these standards. This woman is so fucking unlikable just looking at this video. Now, okay, granted, I'm sure she would probably put more effort to be likable on a date. But this is the real her. I'm sure she put on that fake nice girl act on the date. But this is what men would actually have to deal with if they was in a relationship with her. Like, at 58, Yeah, you shouldn't have any standards at 58. It's just your only standard should be he treat me right and we get along pretty good. That's about it. I mean, you're just looking for somebody to finish off these last sunsets with. Who gives a fuck if he sits at the bar? Like this is absurd. Look, let me hit y'all with this. This really sums it up though. When she laying in bed at 3 in the morning, you know, looking at the ceiling, this meme applies.
One, she knows she's not a decent human. One, let's just be honest about it. It sounds fucked up, but it's true.
You know, I'm just tired.
The reason why these men keep threatening you about being single and dying alone and you're a cat lady is because you being single is the greatest threat, especially to this modern day man. Don't fall for his nonsense talking about you gonna be a cat lady. Say thank you.
You want to play a little hard to get, right?
You're too old for this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I forgot to touch on that. How the fuck can you play hard to get when you're hard to want? You're so hard to want, man. Like, I wonder does she realize how unlikable she really is? They never grow up. She's 15 mentally, even though she's a 58-year-old woman. She still think her 58-year-old pussy has the same value as it did when she was 18. Come chase it, boys. No, ain't nobody chasing this old ass twat. Nobody. Look, women don't understand this. The older you get, the more the more wrinkly you get. Look, you women got to become more likable with age to offset your looks not being there anymore. But that's never the case. They become more unlikable with age. See, the reason why older women struggle so much in dating, it isn't because they're wrinkly skin. It isn't because of their wrinkly skin so much. I mean, that plays a part, but it's who they are on the inside. That's why they struggle so much in dating. That's why they become invisible. I think that's the real reason why they become invisible. Because nobody wants to make eye contact because you might go on some Karen bitch fit. What are you looking at? You know what I mean? I love that Tracy is just a staple on this show. Like, it's the ultimate troll. It's just the ultimate troll for everybody. It's the ultimate troll on y'all. Like, I troll y'all by playing her. It's just funny. I'm always gonna find it funny that Tracy is a permanent staple on this fucking show. And now that she got some memes on the stream deck, yeah, I love it. We're gonna roast Tracy as long as this show exists. Play it one more time.
The majority of these men are either, all, as far as I'm concerned, all of these men are either cheaters, will physically, emotionally, mentally hit you. They will disrespect you. They are on the DL, bisexual, gay, whatever.
For this. You know what I'm saying? Like, too old to be playing these games, but not too early. Who making all of these rules, man? Either you like somebody or you don't. All of this extra stuff, all y'all doing is prolonging the inevitable, and that's cats. All I see is cats in her future.
So I have been known to do that. I've been known to say that I'm busy because I have dinner plans and go home and watch Netflix. What else are my non-negotiables? Dress. For me, appearance is very important. I put a lot of effort into how I look, into fitness, into eating right, into taking care of myself, into a youthful appearance. I put
2 full baby, what? Like, oh my goodness. No, that is kind of funny though. Yeah. T Orlando says, "I bet Tracy body and sex are fire." That's why she had a gang of husbands. Yeah, I think didn't she have 5 husbands? Yeah, she probably is good in bed. Maybe that's why I keep going over her videos and making her a staple on this show, making her the show mascot. She probably is good in bed, ironically. That's really ironic. But yeah, she probably is good in bed. But she took a vow of lifetime celibacy. That's how you know, like, oh my gosh. That's when it's officially over. That's when they really hit the wall. When they just say, fuck it. Like, just, I'm not even having sex no more. Yeah, that's crazy. But yeah, yeah. She says she put so much effort in looking young. Ma'am, you don't look young. Like, I'm not saying to just let yourself completely go, but man, you don't fucking look young. They still can't get over this shallow appearance shit. But I'm gonna tell you right now, I kind of dress like I don't give a fuck now. But at 58, it depends on what the situation is, where you're going. Obviously, if you go out to a nice restaurant or something, you're gonna put on a nice outfit. But if I'm just going to the store or something, I don't give a fuck. But my point is, when I get 58, man, I'm not gonna give a fuck. I am not gonna give a fuck. But this is what it all boils down to: the type of men who dress nice, don't sit at the bar, all that shit. These James Bond dudes, they're never gonna pick you. You're so caught up in what your standards are, you don't ask yourself, can you meet these guys' standards? They don't even think that way. And they never will. It's too late. She's been cooked for a long time now. Look, I'm gonna get off here. Remember, how others treat you is their karma. How you treat others is your karma. Be nice to people because God's watching. He's gonna ask you about that when you meet him. And remember, I'm a nice guy. I just play an asshole on the internet, and I've never done anything remotely wrong my entire life. Ever. Um, yeah, follow me on Rumble if you haven't already. Join the membership, link in the description. Check out merch, link in the description. I'll see you guys tomorrow between 6 and 8 p.m. Central Time. Universe willing. God bless. Good night. Hit the like on the way out if you haven't already.